was awful. Oh, the look on Esme's face, the fear in her eyes, only hearing this frightening, horrible stuff. If I can't help inspire hope in one little girl, how am I supposed to do it for the whole world and pass the hope gauntlet? And this world? How is any of this hopeful?
Things escalating at The Hague. Maybe you should just wipe those countries of their nuclear weapons. That'll bring out lasting peace and hope.
I wish I could, but unfortunately, I am forbidden from interfering in human history.
Weren't you the person that convinced me to use magic to make people just a little bit violent in order to draw out Nixley and the humanity totem?
Yeah, but that was different. That was in pursuit of stopping a villain, and it was temporary. Unilaterally changing the world stage, getting involved at that level, that is not for me to do. People, nations should be self-determining. That's freedom. That's what we're fighting for.
What is it?
It's Nixley. She's happy about something. Maybe she's already figured out how to pass the gauntlet. If you find a repel charm, maybe we should sprinkle some of that on the hand of the flower to buy me some more time.
I'm working on it.
People taking to the streets. Children crying in fear that this conflict will soon escalate.
Well, that news is not helping me think of a way to pass the gauntlet.
Maybe that's the answer.
What, turning off the news? I don't think so.
No. So Supergirl does hopeful things, but it's people like Kara that help frame the news in a way that makes it not scary and helps get the message out. It makes people hopeful. Maybe it's time for Kara to try this gauntlet instead of Supergirl. Avertat ab eis ed advenam opprimibant.
Charm is very short term. Am I correct in assuming that wasn't your intention?
I tried the articles. Couldn't get to Totem. I saved cats from trees and people from crime. I flew over Kasnia and Cordo Maltese, telling the people I wouldn't let them down. Couldn't get to Totem. I have no idea if trying and failing is making things worse for Secretary Brown. The situation at The Hague is devolving. We need to find Nixley or come up with some way to save William without giving her either totem. Please tell me you two have some good news.
Sorry, Kara, I wish I did, but I haven't been able to locate Nixley, William, or Maxim's ship anywhere.
My protective charm is more of a practice zap at the moment. It's not going to be enough to protect either the humanity or the hope totem from Nixley.
The talks broke down completely. The Maltesian Prime Minister said he felt threatened.
The governments in both nations have issued lockdowns as military leaders flock to their respective capitals. Allies around the globe are concerned that if one of the nations launches a nuclear missile, the conflict could have global consequences.
This morning I was so hopeful. Thinking about Esme, about a future that was so much brighter than yesterday, and now this is what lies ahead of us. I can't have it. I won't have it.
If they launch those missiles, we will stop them.
We have to do more than that, John.
Didn't you say you weren't supposed to interfere?
I did, but someone is interfering with human history who doesn't care about humanity or hope. And I will do whatever it takes to protect this planet, including disarming those countries, so that the people don't have to fear tomorrow or the next day or the next.
You'll inspire a hope that burns longer and brighter than the sun. And get that totem.
I'm accessing Kasnian and Corto Maltese military data and downloading the location of their missile silos so Lena can direct you to them over comms. I calculate you should have all the missiles removed and the Hope Totem in your hands with several minutes to spare before Nixley's clock runs out.
And then you can use the totems against Nixley.
No, absolutely not. Even if Supergirl can wield the totem's powers, it's too risky. Every time that totem's been used, we've had untold consequences.
But trading the totems for William, my protective charm isn't enough to stop Nixley from using it for herself.
Well, your charm may be weak, but it could be what we need to turn the tide.
Unfortunately, the tide did just turn. Corto Maltese just fired the first missile.